Greetings, students. My name is Tomani and this is my masterclass. This is the first of many episodes to come where I show you how to use color in your outfits, how to coordinate them, how to master them, so that you will look effortless when you put together an outfit. I will show you what harmony looks like. By the end of the series, you will be a master of color. Knowing how to dress really shows you where you want to be put in the hierarchies of your tribe or society. So it is very important that we get it down because it will show your status or how you want to perceive yourself to others. But I cannot tell you exactly how to dress. I can only guide you and show you the way because how you dress and your style is exactly that. It is yours. It is not mine, it is not ours. It is yours and yours alone. So that being said, while I can show you the best way to do that so that within society and your tribe you can show your status in the hierarchy, you will still show your individuality and what you are all about. And that's what you have to find on your own. But today I will help you. We're going to discuss and show you how to dress monochromatically or tonal. Monochromatic, coming from the Greek mono, meaning only, and chroma, Greek for color, means that we only use one color in our outfits. But this isn't as simple and straightforward as you may think. Aside from black, wearing one color, the exact same color from head to toe, will just make you look like you're wearing pajamas, and we do not want that. It is not our goal. Let's start with the most basic of them all and perhaps one of the best types of outfit, the all black outfit. Though it is the easiest to pull off, just be careful you don't look like the emo kid. But in all other aspects it works quite easily. You can do this with a turtleneck and a jacket and some trousers and maybe even some Chelsea boots to accommodate the whole outfit. Now, if you're wearing a black suit, which if you are hopefully to the right occasion, because most people wear the black suit and wear it for wrong purposes, but if you choose to wear another pair of pants with a black jacket, you will be able to tell the difference, especially when you take a picture. Remember, not all shades of black are the same. Remember that. That is very important to know. Something like this does not only have classical elements and is classically inspired, it looks tremendous. Now we get into the real world of color, and you must understand how this works. Now what I'm going to show you is a tool. And this tool is going to be the most important tool in your arsenal for understanding color and color coordination. This is a color wheel. And without it, it is very, very difficult to understand which colors work with others and which ones do not. So we must take a look and understand what this means. So basically what it does is it shows the relationship between the primary colors and secondary colors, etc., etc. Now there are different variations of the color wheel. Some go by RGB colors while others go by RYB colors or the primary colors, red, yellow, blue. This is the one we want to use as artists. This is the one you should go with. It makes it much easier as well. And to figure out if you're confused at which one is which, the way you can tell is in the shape and which ones are in which position. See, red, yellow, and blue. Now another way of telling which one is RYB is seeing on the opposite side of one of those primary colors which is on the other side. So red, it is going to be green on the opposite side. Blue, it is going to be orange. And yellow, it's going to be purple. So that is a way to tell. Now some of them might be a little more basic and just show the same color with no variation in between. Others will show other than the different hues, that is to say the color itself, but also the saturation or the intensity of the color and the brightness. For monochromatic outfits, basically what you want to do is you want to take one hue and from there you can use all the different variations or tones from within that one hue. So we're going to take blue for an example. This is a very easy one. Our outfit can have navy, one of the best colors for men to wear in the blue spectrum, and it can go from black all the way to white. But that doesn't mean that the outfit is automatically gonna look good. You could still look bad. Because if you're using color theory, you could be wearing red and blue, but end up looking like Spider-Man. Most of it is just seeing what looks best to the human eye, what pieces go together and which ones don't, how it fits, etc. etc. Now here is a good example: light jeans, a dark navy sport coat such as this, and a striped blue shirt. Remember, we can add white and black to the outfit. One is all the colors put together and one is none. It's like the blank parts of a canvas. It is still monochromatic. What makes this work is the contrast. With an all blue outfit, you want either dark blue or even black shoes. If the blue is too intense, then it can just look tacky. Now this is an example of what not to do. The blues are way too close to each other. The shoes on their own look good, but not in this outfit. It ruins it. Even the shirt. Shirt is beautiful and intense blue, but it does not go with the very intense blue of the chinos as well. This is starting to look like Pajama Sam. Brown is a great color, one of my favorites, especially for monochromatic dress, because there are so many variations of the color. You can go from a almost camel color like the sand to tobacco to a rich brown like the soil in a good garden. It is quite easy to add brown in a wonderful way in the fall and winter months with, the dead leaves and the dead trees in the winter and fall. It is quite easy. But it can be done as well in the summer to quite a great effect. Some people, they say that you should not wear black and brown together, but this is an outdated rule, and I think it looks fantastic anyway if there's enough contrast. That is the key to pulling off black and brown, I personally believe. It is much easier if you have a good amount of contrast where it looks intentional. You can even do this with white, though it probably, depending on the type of brown, does not give the monochromatic look that we are going for right now. A better option would be beige or stone with white. It is subtle and earthy and it looks fantastic together. Very monochromatic. Now all white. All white can be difficult to pull off as white gathers the most attention, especially if you're wearing white pants. And it is very easy, if you don't pull it off right, to look like the Backstreet Boys on the Millennium album cover. So there are a few ways to avoid this. One is don't feel tied down or restricted to just wearing pure white. Add some variation, it really helps, like ivory or a cream. I actually prefer, especially if I'm wearing white pants, to wear off-white, not that off-white, in my outfits, because it looks a little more natural, a little earthy, and not so bright. It doesn't capture as much attention. But the best way to differentiate, in my opinion, a white outfit, even if you are wearing the same shade of white, like a pure white, is to use different texture. And texture is phenomenal. It is fantastic. It is the secret tool in the arsenal of the well-dressed person. It is good for any outfit, literally any outfit, but it is especially important if you're going to wear all white, because there is naturally not that much variation in the color, because it is really the absence of color. Now you can see the texture come into play and separate the outfit with the linen shirt and its iconic, wonderful wrinkles that give it so much character. It is hard to overestimate texture. It is a seasoning that enhances the flavor. Now, of course, one of the easiest outfits to make monochromatic is the suit, because by the definition of a suit, it is matching trousers and matching jackets. So they have to be exactly the same. Now, like we said before, white is, if with any color, it's technically, by technicality, going to be monochromatic, as some would argue. But if you're wearing a white shirt and a suit that does not look monochromatic to our eyes, because it is very normal, it is not intentionally monochromatic. So we have to find something close, but not exactly the same, but remember, much closer to the color of the suit if we want to pull off a suited monochromatic look. Now, one of the best ways I have found to do this is to find a turtleneck if you are into them. I personally love them. And to wear that in a similar color to your suit. It can look fantastic. Or even a striped shirt. It may have some white in there, but the color can be very, very similar, if not nearly identical to the suit. And it won't look overdone. It will look very intentional. Now, the best and the easiest colors to pull off monochromatically I have found is black. That is easiest. And then blue, or specifically navy, one of the foundational colors for men to wear. And then gray is easy too, and then other earthy tones like beige or olive. Remember, the only way we can master any craft of ours is by playing around and seeing what works and what doesn't. Trial and error. All types of experiments we must do. We must experiment. If we don't, and we play it safe, too safe, then we never find out who we really are. And this goes for most things in life, including how others perceive us through the clothes that we choose to wear. Don't let your ego get in the way that keeps you too embarrassed to carry on because you didn't get it perfect right away. None of us get it perfect on our first try. None of us. We may get close, some of us, but none of us do. It's something that we must let go of. Let your pride go and try it out, because the end result is worth it. I hope you enjoyed your first lesson in our color coordinating masterclass. If you did, then please like the video and subscribe so that you do not miss it when the next episode becomes available. But before we head out tonight, I would like to know from you, my students. What did you learn from all of this? Are there any questions you would like to ask me? Are there any tips you would like to tell me that I did not show you and would like to share with everyone else? We'd love to hear your comments, because we are one class, one body, and we are in this together. Until next time, my friends, I am Tomani. Good evening.